What's up, everybody? I am your high performance mindset coach, Jay Hollingshed, and I am here. I coach athletes and driven entrepreneurs to higher levels of productivity and profitability so that they can have a better way of life. I help winners win more. That's what I do. And this is episode 109 of my 7 pillars of mental performance in 365 days. So episode 109 of 365. And before I go any further, I would like to thank my brother already tuning in. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you for tuning in. In fact, I pulled out my old lapel mic. So somebody tell me, is the lapel mic working or not? Because I didn't have time to quite test it out. So if my lapel mic is working, somebody give me type in the chat or a thumbs up or something like that. Hey, what's up, Gina? How you doing? I'm assuming everybody can hear me because nobody is saying that they can't hear me. Okay, it's working. Good, great, great. So this is what we're going to do. Today's topic is goal setting. Goal setting. Now, what I'm going to do today is expound on a couple of things. But before I do my expounding, I will go ahead and thank everybody. My Aunt Gina, my wife Lisa, my brother AJ, Stanley Williams. I appreciate you for tuning in. Also, if you're watching this for your first time, I thank you so much. God bless you. Feel free to watch this and all of my other episodes on my YouTube channel. Also, like, share, subscribe, tag, and be a blessing to someone else with this video. Like my Aunt Gina, she shared it yesterday, and I thank you so much for that. I appreciate that. Now, let's go right into today's subject, goal setting. Now, ever since about 2004, 2005, I've been doing instructional workshops, train the trainer, teaching and seminars and things like that. So since that time, I've learned a lot about how other people learn. Everybody doesn't learn the same way. Some people, they learn from, there's so many different approaches. You got the kinesthetic approach. You have people that learn from audible learning. You have people that learn from visual learning. And other people, from an audible perspective, certain keywords are triggers. Some people learn in a reverse order depending upon their mindset. Being that I was recently diagnosed with ADHD, I connected the dots with my own way of learning, and I discovered that I learn a certain way. And when I figured out how I learn, I started studying in that frame or that mindset, which actually allowed me to retain what I studied. So today we're going to talk about goal setting, and I'm going to talk about backwards goal setting or reverse goal setting. Yes, that is a thing. Reverse goal setting. Yes, it's true. It's a thing. Now, there are 4 steps to reverse goal setting. The first step is to, oh my gosh, never mind, I got it right here. First step, backwards goal setting. You want to write down your ultimate goal. Write down your ultimate goal. Second step, you want to write down milestones that lead to your ultimate goal. You want to write your milestones. Third step, work backwards, okay? You want to work backwards from the top down. Top meaning your ultimate goal, and you want to go backwards. You want to go down. Fourth step, work backwards some more. Work backwards some more. Now, this is how we're going to do this. I got a little worksheet I already drew up, so I'm going to do some actual teaching today. And actually, what I'm going to do in the chat after I do the video, I'm going to post this worksheet with details, pictures of it in the chat, so you can actually follow along or look at it just to kind of check against something that you want to do. And backwards goal setting, and I have some numbers listed along here, numbers 1, 2, 3, and 4. You'll see them once I post them. Now, the first step was the ultimate goal. We're going to start with that. Let's say our ultimate goal is to obtain $48,000 for 1 year. I'm going to make it real simple, okay? We want to obtain $48,000 for 1 year. So let me show you this real quick. If you can see that, UG, it's got a 1, it's got UG. Right beside UG, I'm going to write ultimate goal, okay? So, which is $48,000 in 1 year. So we're going to put 48K annually. All right, 48K annually. Here we go. Now, if you can see the number 2, there's an MS beside number 2. And there's another MS, and another MS beside the number 2. They stand for milestones. That's the second step, milestones. So we got our ultimate goal written down. Now we're going to go with our milestones. We're going to list our milestones. So in this ultimate goal, we have certain milestones we're going to reach. So we're breaking this down into 12 months, which is a year, which makes it easy math. And we're going to say that we need to have $12,000 a month. 12 times 12, of course, you know what that is. I'm sorry. Yeah, we need $12,000 a month. So what we're going to do is put, beside MS, we're going to put 12K. 12K. All right. I'm not a mathematician, so if I'm wrong, feel free to correct me in the chat. I don't mind, and I won't be embarrassed. Keisha Davis, thank you for... Hello. Hey, testing 1, 2, 3. I thought I lost everybody. Keisha Davis, there we go. My bad. I didn't mean to do that. I was trying to wave at Keisha, and I hit finish. So, where were we? 12K. 12K beside 2. Step 2, MS, which is milestones, 12K. I'm going to put 12K beside each one of these, okay? So, let's go 12K, 12K, and 12K. All right. So we know in order to reach our ultimate goal, we're doing backwards goal setting for those that are just tuning in. Our ultimate goal is $48,000 a year. All right. So we're going to work backwards with that. And second, the first step is listing our ultimate goal, $48,000 a year. Second step, list your milestones. Your milestones, we have 4 milestones. We broke our year down into 4 steps. And so to reach our ultimate goal and break our ultimate goal down in 4 steps, we're going to need $12,000 for each step. So that's our milestone, $12,000 for each milestone. So I wrote 12K beside the milestone. Now, third step, work backwards. All right. So we're going to work backwards. 12K. How are you going to get 12K in 1 month? 12,000 in 1 month. Well, when you break down the month, there's an average of 4 weeks in a month. So we're going to work on the average. I know sometimes it's 5, whatever. We're not doing a leap year and all that stuff. So because if we were getting technical, we'd be doing 52 weeks a year. But we're going to go with what I got written down to make it simple. Now, so to get $12,000 in a month, you got an average of 4 weeks in a month. What's 4 times 3? 12. Okay, no problem. So we need $3,000 per week. I'm not going to write 3,000 every single time right here, right now. But when I do write it, and I'm going to write it and I'm going to post it later on in the video, in the chat under the video, so everybody will see that. So I'm going to write it in the first one. 3K, 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 3K. So we're still working backwards now. We got 3K. So we're going up to $12,000. Now, working backwards, step 4. What was step number 4? Before I go to number 4, right where I put 3K, 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 if you look over here, I have a 3 that's circled. That stands for step number 3. And there's a WB for work backwards. So we're working backwards from 12K. How do we get to the 12K? We work backwards and we do 3K a week to get to that. And that's for 4 weeks. Now, we got to work backwards some more. That's step number 4. Step number 4 is working backwards some more. That's our final step. So we're going to go backwards. We got to break down to 3K. How are we going to get 3K a week? That's easy. That's going to be $600. We're still working on averages now, okay? We're going to do an average 5-day work week, Monday through Friday. Monday through Friday, simple as that. We want to do $600 a day. If we do $600 Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we'll have what? $3,000. So that's $3,000 in 1 week. We would actually do, so beside here, you can see that it's a 4, it's got a WB and a $sign. So we're going to put our 600 right there. Boom! $600. $600 by number 4. That's actually the last of the steps. Now, here's the thing. Writing your steps down is the easy part, okay? It's a good part as well because most of us, when we do our goals or write our goals, do our goal setting process, we don't write our goals down. That's where we fall short. When you write your goals down, this becomes your system of accountability. This is what's going to help you, because right now we're not studying this over and over and over again with a system of repetition. That's what we do when we want to commit something to memory. We're not committing this to memory. Right now, it's just a thought. Looking at how we get distracted, phone will ring, somebody knock at the door. That phone conversation will go on for an hour. Somebody knock at the door. Next thing you know, it's a friend or somebody you hadn't seen in a while. They got some news for you. You get to talking. Next thing you know, the goals that you didn't write down, they're not in your head anymore. They're gone. DeJuan Thornton, I appreciate you tuning in. Man, Stephanie Boyce, we got my family cousin tuning in, Tony Martin tuning in, everybody's tuning in on this Goal Setting Wednesday. We're talking about, let's see, Jerome McGowan, thank you. We're talking about goal setting. We're looking at backwards goal setting. I got a chart right here that I'm working on, giving an example of backwards goal setting, and I will post this in the pics, in the comments at the bottom as a pic. For those that are just tuning in, feel free to watch this on repeat. That way you can get a better description of what it is, what I'm doing, and how you can apply it to help you with what you are doing. So, and we left off with, talking about how sometimes when you write your goals down or don't write your goals down, when you don't write them down, that thought of your goal is gone. So write them down. That's your system of accountability. Okay. But to follow up with that system of accountability, you have to take an action. Take some type of action. Start the process. Initiate some type of movement or movement of energy towards your goal. Because if you don't, you'll end up like I used to be. I had a ton of sticky notes everywhere. Do this, do that, do this, do that. Next thing I know, I had a sticky note saying, clean off all the doggone sticky notes. Didn't work for me. So you got to take action. Once you have the idea in your head, take some action, get it started, write it down, follow along. Don't get any more goals until you finish this one at a time. Like I teach in my focus and concentration seminar, your mind can only focus on one thing at a time, okay? So focus on your one goal, get it done, not multitasking because you're not getting anything done. You could be getting something done, but the quality of your work will not be as good. So let's get back to our reverse goal setting. To cover what we covered, step 1, write down your ultimate goal. Step 2, you have milestones. Put your milestones in there. Our ultimate goal was 48,000 annually. Milestones, 12,000. The next milestone after that, we got $3,000 per week on an average of 4 weeks. Next milestone, we got $600 a day for 5 days out of the week. That's going to get us to our $3,000, which will lead us to our 12K and our 4K. So doing your goals in reverse. And I'm teaching the reverse goal setting is because a lot of people learn differently. A lot of people have different keywords or their mind is triggered from different processes. Everybody doesn't learn the same. So I just wanted to cover reverse goal setting with you. I hope this helps somebody, because it also helped me. It helped me. I am somebody that had to benefit from reverse goal setting. If I saw the big picture, I knew what I was working toward. Looking at the big picture for me provided clarity. So when I provided clarity, I knew what I was going toward. I saw what I wanted to get to. And if it's right there in front of me, it's in my mind or in the forefront of my mind, that's the direction I'm going in. But if I don't see a goal, if the goal is not in the forefront of my mind, I'm just wandering around whichever way the wind blows, hoping somebody can guide me in the right direction. So reverse goal setting, I hope it works for you. It worked for me. Hey, who we got tuning in? Valerian Kelly, thank you for watching. Sean Tucker, thank you for watching. Y'all tuning in on the back end of this thing, but do watch this on repeat. Talking about reverse goal setting and how that can help you on this Goal Setting Wednesday. But that's all that I have for today. Thank you so much for tuning in. I truly appreciate everybody for tuning in. Like I said, I'm going to finish filling out my chart and I will take pictures and post them in the chat. That way you will know exactly and you can follow along on how this can help you. And I hope this process does help you and be a blessing to you and somebody else. Thank you again. Be well, stay blessed, and through love, be a blessing. God bless.